Hey, Tom with New Guys Guitar coming at you once again. Gonna drop some knowledge on you today about Fender. So, who do you think of, or what do you think of when I say the word Fender? You think of this? How about Jimi Hendrix? Right? He played Fender Stratocaster. Do you think of possibly Eric Clapton? Stevie Ray Vaughan? Kurt Cobain? I bet you don't think of this guy. Who's that, you might ask? His name was Leo Fender. The guy who invented all of your, or some of your favorite musicians' favorite instruments and amplification. Today, we're going to be talking about him a little bit. From an early age, Leo was always interested in radios and all kinds of technology. He was always tinkering around with something here or there. Around the age of 9 years old, if you can believe this, he was permanently blinded in one of his eyes. That's right. The man who invented all of the instruments some of your favorite musicians play was blind in one eye. In 1946, Leo Fender started the Fender Company and revolutionized the solid body guitar. In about 1950, he came out with the first Fender brand guitar, which would be the Broadcaster, later turned into the Telecaster. 1954 is the first year the most synonymous guitar was made with Fender, the Stratocaster. Banking off the success of the Telecaster, this one went on to be even bigger hit. He was not only blind in one eye, but could not actually play a lick of guitar at all. Not one. Not one. Basically just did it because he loved technology and loved music. So what ended up happening? Why did he sell Fender, you might ask? Well, in 1965, he was forced to sell Fender, mainly because he came down with a severe illness. So, 1965, he sold Fender to the CBS Corporation. Luckily, he survived this illness, but there was a 10-year non-compete clause that he signed also. So he couldn't technically compete with Fender for about 10 years. So at this point, you might be thinking, the story must be winding down. That's it. That's what it's Fender. That's him. That's what it's his brand. Wrong. In 1971, a couple dudes named Forrest White and Tom Walker got together and started the Trisonics Company. Or Cynics, or however you say it. I don't know. Weird ass name. And they went on to ask Fender for a loan, basically. But because of his non-compete clause, he couldn't actually work there. Technically. But in 1975, his non-compete clause ran out. So you might ask, well, what happened, Tom? Well, he became the CEO of Trisonics, and he renamed that company to Music Man. That's right. He was the CEO of Music Man, where he went on to designed the first hybrid solid state tube amplifier and the first active pickups in a bass, which the revolutionariness just keeps on coming with this guy. But wait, there's more. In 1980, he co-founded the G&L company. G&L stands for George Fulton and Leo Fender. And once again, revolutionized the pickups with adjustable pole pieces and a bunch of other technology. And finally, like any good story, 1991, his would finally come to an end with his passing, leaving a legacy of excellence and sweet instruments. So next time you're out there and you pick up a Fender guitar, a Music Man amp, a G&L guitar, just take a little bit of time and remember the man, the myth, the legend, Leo Fender. And that is everything. That is all. This was a brief history lesson on the man most of you probably haven't heard of. Until next time, thank you for watching my brief little history thing. If you like this, leave me a comment. I can make more. There's plenty of people out there. Les Paul, Buddy Rich. It's a lot of people. A lot of people that changed the game. Have a good one.